Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Walaupun Harry Potter kita kita mulakan dengan surah Fatihah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, so well done to both team. I can't pronounce their name. Right, so the final round will be having 20 video clips. Okay, 20 video clips. 20 video clips. And whoever press the buzzer, which is in our case, is squeeze the chicken. Okay?
Much better.
Alright? So whoever squeezes the chicken first will have the chance to answer the clips, right? So if you manage to answer the clip correctly, we will have a sound to say it's a correct answer. You're going to have 5 marks for the correct answer. If you answer wrongly, you're going to have a deduction of 3 marks.
Correct answer.
Correct answer, 5 marks. Wrong answer, deduct marks, 3 marks. And if you press the chicken and if you answer within 3 or 5 seconds time, you also deduct marks. You cannot press and then discuss to get the answer. No. Clear? So if let's say one group answer wrongly, the same question can be open to the next group to be answered. If they want to try, they can try the second time. If you get a correct answer, they're going to have 3 marks. If they also answer wrongly, they're going to deduct another 2 marks. Alright? So basically, if you're not sure, don't answer lah. Yeah. Right?
So you understand? You can ask these two cross-dressing.
Okay? So I hope it's clear. And the results, we will say is correct or wrong answer, and if we have time we can explain what is the true answer lah. If nobody can answer that. Okay. And in other words, keputusan juri adalah muktamad. Sebarang surat menjurat tidak akan dilayan. Okay. Okay. Alright, so anything else? So can we start the ball rolling?
Testing.
Test lah.
Are we supposed to hold the mic?
Hello.
对 don't care what one is. sorry have mercy.
Okay, just before we start, can I have your cooperation, for you to actually put on your costumes again? Okay, you might just win the best costume. I'll announce it later.
Okay, so another cooperation, please off your handphones and please do not give the answer to the participants. Okay, you don't get any marks. Right? You don't get any marks. So please do. You can discuss among your friends, but don't shout the answers to them. Let them have the fun of the game. Right? So can you go for the first question? Yeah, okay. All right. First question.
He didn't know 01.
Usually.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Oh,
Yes.
Separated lamp period efficient.
Okay, wrong answer. Yes, please.
Hydronephrosis of the kidney,
Evidence by?
dilatation of the calyces, the thin of the cortex.
True answer.
Alright. We go to the next question. Question number 2. Right. Yes.
dilated bowels, small bowel,
Diagnosis.
small bowel obstruction. IO.
Okay. Oh, tarik kertas. Alright.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Next question. Okay, look at the picture on the left. Okay.
Snickers master.
Yes.
Diagnosis interception,
Evidence.
evidence by the donut sign, and also donut sign. Donut sign.
Okay, true answer. Question 4. I think this group first.
It's the dilated gallbladder, and there's there's a polyp within the gallbladder.
True answer.
Okay, now we go to question number 5. Yes.
Diagnosis renal calculi,
Yeah.
evidence by the acoustic shadowing at the renal calyx.
Yes. Answer is correct.
Okay, question 6. Hold on, hold on. That's not the question yet.
Okay.
Right. This is a parasternal short axis view. Okay. How else can you get this view? This is a parasternal short axis view, but how else can you get this view?
We can put the probe at the subcostal location, and we rotate, get the subcostal 4-chamber view first, then we rotate 90 degrees, then we can get the this view also.
Correct. So,
Right, we move on to question number 7. So the question is, what structure is this and why? A bit difficult.
5 more seconds.
Yeah. Yes.
PDA,
PDA.
patent ductus arteriosus. Sorry.
Why?
Because there's a when the heart is in a systole, there is backflow into the right atrium from the left atrium, signifies there's a communication in between the both atrium.
Answer is wrong. Answer is wrong. Yeah.
So the next thing you'd like to try?
You want to try? Are you there to lose 3 marks? Yes.
Okay. Yes, it's negative marking. If you answer wrongly, you're going to be minus 2 marks. Alright, so we proceed to this question. You want to know the answer?
Yes.
Okay. What do you see on the top? There is a lever. Can you see that? Alright. So the other part will be the IVC. This part will be SVC. And you can see from the color Doppler, it's actually draining into the right atrium. There.
So if this is IVC, this is your SVC.
Right. Bit difficult because this final.
Right. Tak boleh lah semua senang kan? Final kan?
Final lah.
Okay, question number 8.
The structure that's moving. That's so nothing. Is the humorous? I think it's almost the name of the structure that's moving.
5 more seconds.
What's the question?
No questions.
Oh. That's why I think it's the name of the structure is moving. It's a lot. What structure is it?
Okay, time's up. Time's up. All right. So you can see this is the scanning of the elbow side. So this is the bone area. This is the soft tissue part, and this is the accumulation of fluids. And this is a squishing sign. It's called abscess. Right. Okay.
So you can see the honeycomb appearance at the top there. Can you see that? Cobblestone.
Cobblestone.
Cobblestone
This is
appearance
the
there.
abscess and the squash shine there. Number 9.
Okay, right. Number 9. Tell us the pathology and why. Yes. What is it?
Right ventricular dilatation.
Why?
We can see the measure of the ventricle, and it's also compressing the left ventricle during
What do you call this condition? What do you call this condition?
pulmonary hypertension.
Yeah, possible. Yes, correct answer.
Question number 10. Question number 10.
That's no, can see what's inside. Oh no, they're injecting something inside, is it?
Question number 10. What do you see?
We can see actually there is a microembolia injecting into the ventricles. This is the saline test to confirm the placement of the CVC.
Correct answer. Okay, before we go to question 11, we would like to stop for a while to just recap back what are the marks been obtained by both groups.
Who do you think lead? The left or the right? Come again? Right.
So,
So you have to walk there, come back.
JK Rowling, JK Rowling 22, Melifas 10.
Okay. Very fast, have to be very fast. They're a bit slow now.
So now we get another 10 more questions. We got 10 more questions. So it's time to keep it up with the front runner, and the front runner can go further up. Right? You okay? Are you ready to go? Or you want to have a short break? Question 11.
Right. So question number 11. What is happening?
So we can actually see the EPT is being inserted into the esophagus actually. It's a esophagus intubation. Yeah.
Yes, what do you call this sign?
Double lumen. Sir.
Okay, double lumen, double trache is safe. Answer is correct.
Question 12. There first.
Left ventricle hypertrophy. Evidence by thickening of the left ventricular wall.
The diagnosis.
In what condition you get this?
Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy.
Okay, correct answer. Question 30. 1-3.
Yes.
Yes, manifest.
This is a gallbladder wall, thickened gallbladder wall with pericholecystic collection. So diagnosis is cholecystitis.
Okay. True answer.
Now we proceed to question number 14. Yes.
Carotid artery thrombosis on the left side.
Carotid artery thrombosis on the left side. Alright, the answer is wrong. Can you use that?
Then another group would like to try.
Okay.
You got 5 seconds. No, they're not willing to try.
They want to try.
They don't want to try.
Okay, anybody?
IDC.
Thrombosis. Okay, look back into that. There is actually thyroid. Can you see that? It's thyroid.
Isthmus.
Yeah, there's isthmus there. There's a thyroid. Left thyroid. No, there's you see nodule there.
There's a nodule.
Within the.
The carotid is here.
Okay, carotid is far away. Dekat Perlis. Ni dekat Kuala Lumpur je. Yeah, so it's very far away.
Okay, question 15. 1-5. Yes, manifest.
Break in the cortex of the humeral bone. So signifies the fracture of the humerus.
Correct answer. Question 16. 1-6.
1-6. You need to give a diagnosis and why. Yes.
This is a aortic, thoracic aortic dissection. We can see this is the arch of the aorta, and we can see there's a flap inside.
Right. Answer is correct. You know where's the flap there? You see that?
Yeah.
Don't move. Okay, right.
This is the flap.
There.
Question 17. 1-7. Manifest.
This is retinal detachment because there is a hyperechoic membrane in the posterior chamber, and it is still attached to the papilla.
True answer.
Right. Now we proceed to slightly more difficult. Slightly more difficult. But of course this is final. Okay. So diagnosis and why. You need to look carefully.
Ten more seconds.
Look at the picture on the left and try to correlate with the ultrasound video. Yeah, anybody want to try?
Okay, time's up.
Time's up. Anybody want to try? Dr. Julina will buy you a dinner. Anybody? Anybody? Anybody will try? Pardon? Retropharyngeal access is far away from retropharyngeal. Okay, what you can see is actually now there is a sternocleidomastoid muscle there. You can see there's a part of the thyroid tissue still isthmus part. Okay, the hypoaquic structure that is part of the trachea. Okay, and you can see the air mucosal interface there. But look at the part of the larynx there, part of probably a cricoid there. Can you see that? There's a mass there. You don't see much of the reverberation. Okay, so this is a typical of laryngeal mass. That's why I say difficult. Slightly more difficult. Right? Slightly. But if you don't understand what I'm trying to say, is actually that mean it's about time for you to come to our course.
Our next course July, All right, number 19, 19, second last question. Manifest.
Diagnosis suprapatellar effusion, evidenced by there is a collection of hypoechoic area under the suprapatellar tendon.
Correct answer. And the last final question.
Okay, this is question number 20, the last. Right? This is the only picture that they wear a cloth. The rest pakai baju.
The uterus is bulky. There's a snowstorm appearance within the uterus. So the diagnosis is molar pregnancy.
I didn't see your snow.
Oh no.
It's a wrong answer. So, Manifest, want to give a try?
Just try lah. So many marks already. You have a lot of marks.
If you want to know marks, you minus 3 marks. Okay, do you want to try? Okay. Thank you for the participants.
You want to give the answer?
Oh, okay.
Anybody? Answer. Hetero? No, wrong.
She looks so thin and she's not pregnant. You put in negative.
Yes, check fiber.
Okay, all right. So I'll give back the mic to apa bon? Vega bon?
All right, thank you. Okay, you may take a seat. Right, so we have now reached the end of our event I would like to invite our Deputy Dean of Faculty of Medicine, UITM, Dr. Izzat Ismail, who is also an emergency physician, to come on stage and deliver the closing speech. Dipersilakan.
Okay, thank you, Lord Voldemort, aka Dr. Fazrul. There's no stage. Anyway, you guys is on the stage, I'm not. Okay, on behalf of my Dean, Professor Zamrin, who couldn't make it today, he sent his best regards and the most welcome for everyone to UITM Campus Layang. I would like to also extend our gratitude and thank you to all our wizards. Okay, I can name them, okay, some of them, okay, who are here from all over the country. Dr. Adi, thank you so much for coming all the way from Ipoh. Dr. Farid from USM, and I saw Dr. Fadli from Malacca, Dr. Farina and IJN, okay. And if I forgot to mention, okay, Dr. Shazwan and from Temelloh. In fact, all of them are your examiners, if you join your masters, and some of you are in your masters, right? I'd like to also thank to GE Healthcare and IDS and also Mindray for your generous support. GE has been supporting us throughout the year for this program, right? And to Dr. Julina and the organizing committee, Dr. Fazrul, Dr. Noor, Dr. Eleni, it's an excellent work. In fact, I just came back from our neighboring country. This is actually what is all the future of education and teaching and learning. Okay, when we talk about education 5.0, this is a new generation. Our generation, that I just find out that in fact some of our wizards doesn't know their character is until they have to Google it up. Okay, fortunately I'm not in that category. I do know them. Okay, and I'm sure our new generation and our future doctors and our future students, okay, we have to actually adapt, okay, and learn, okay, what matters to them and what is the best way to teach them, okay. This is what we call it gamification in teaching and learning, game, you know, right? Because as human, especially as the new generation, you know, we like to receive rewards, you know, when we perform certain tasks, certain procedures, if we do it very well, we get certain marks and it's been displayed and portrayed, then we can achieve to a certain levels, okay. Even coming to the course, coming to the conference, people will get points and then eventually you will collect enough points, okay, to be rewarded, and to be also competitive, to get to a certain level. In layperson, this is what you call the Jumanji approach, okay. So this is an advancement, okay. Especially I thank Success Society of Critical Care Emergency Sonography for taking all this effort, and together with UITM as an education institution, okay, to actually initiate this, okay. Please, when you go back, okay, these are the methods that we have to use, okay, in our housemen, in our students, in our nurses, especially in the new generation, where we appreciate more. A lot of study has been done overseas, in China, in Finland, in USA. In fact, when we do this sort of approach, it gives more than 90% of improve better concentration and improve the learning outcome, okay, for our students and also our subordinates, okay. So it's a great job. Do I miss anyone, Voldemort? I need to read the door out. Okay, he's so scared that okay, I will talk too long, okay. And with that, we're supposed to close it? I can't announce the winner yet, okay. So again, okay, thank you so much for participating, and please have a safe journey for everyone, okay, on your way back. It's not the weekend yet, okay, so enjoy your time, okay, while you're here. Okay, Voldemort. Thank you.
Okay, everyone, without further ado, let's proceed to the time we've all been waiting for, the prize giving ceremony. Derby, roll it. So the winners of Masterscan 2.0. Let's start with technical team. Jap. Our wizards have lost the remote control.
It's just a gimmick. Alright, Bellatrix, come on.
Shall we do this? Okay, let's start again. Winners of Masterscan 2.0. Best photo goes to the teacher. Woohoo! Team leader, calm down.
Come, 3 of you, come down, come.
All 3 of you, jom lah, turun lah. Okay, next. What do we have? Best outfit goes to Gamma Seekers. And Nelly Pass. Dan korang menang. Best Mo. Okay.
So, who is the champion of Masterscan 2.0?
Can you guess?
Yes?
Yeah, we all know. So, runner-up for Masterscan 2.0 falls to JK Novik. So, the champion goes to Melly Paul. But first, can we call JK Novik to come out? Tadi kan tunggu kejap, tunggu. JK Novik first. Yeah.
Well done. To the bring home a medal, a check of 1,000 ringgit dan percutian atas perbelanjaan sendiri. Alright,
Champion.
put your hands together. The champion Masterscan 2.0, the Malifaux. Congratulations. Well, let us all be guided by all the things that we have learned and heard and seen today throughout the competition, and be able to say influence our future. Thank you, and thank you very much. And before we part, please accept a pantun from Bellatrix.
Wow. Kalau ada jarum yang patah, jangan disimpan di dalam peti. Kalau ada silap dan salah, tolonglah sudi maafkan kami.
Which roughly means please forgive us for our shortcomings and human errors.
A lot of human errors today. So, till we meet again, perhaps in Masterscan 3.0 next year, may all of you have a safe journey home.
Assalamualaikum.
And thank you very much.
Photo dah ada session. We think. Just sit to the center. Can we take from here?
Can all the participants move to the center of the hall? We want to have a massive photo session.
A wizard especially. Center. You already there.